Hello, and thank you for watching the High Point University Student Organization Advisor Basics training video. We would like to start off this video by thanking you for serving as an advisor to one of our student organizations. We appreciate all that you do to help our students learn and grow outside of the classroom. As an overview, SGA is composed of representatives of more than 100 organizations. SGA meets every other Thursday at 7 p.m. in Phillips 120. All meetings are open to the public, so please feel free to join us. Organizations are required to have a representative at a minimum of 5 meetings each semester in order to remain in good standing. Being in good standing allows organizations to request funding from SGA. If you ever need to contact the SGA Executive Council, please email them at sga@highpoint.edu. We will now review your role as an advisor. An advisor is either a High Point University faculty or staff member, or a person who has been approved by the university and has insurance in accordance with High Point University policies. Advising a student group can be a very rewarding experience, and the role of a club advisor can be very important to the development of a club and its members. As a university administrator, working in an advisory capacity, you have various responsibilities. Throughout this video, we have broken these down into the following 3 areas: responsibilities to the organization, responsibilities to student leaders, and responsibilities to the university. Responsibilities to the organization includes being familiar with the organization's constitution. If you are in need of a copy of your organization's constitution, please contact the Office of Student Life. You should also help the organization develop goals that are realistic and strategies they can take to meet them. You should also review the finances of the organization to ensure that officers are being fiscally responsible. Please meet with university administrators, if needed, and work to ensure that university policies and procedures are explained to the club. Attend club meetings and/or executive council meetings as needed. You also have responsibilities to student leaders. Please be available to the members of the club. At times, they will need your advice, guidance, or mediation. You should also serve as a resource for club members about the history of the organization and important university policies. There is high turnover in student organizations, so it is absolutely vital that you are there to provide your perspective. You should meet with club officers on a consistent basis to gain an understanding of the club's progress towards its goals and learn how you can foster leadership development. It is your job to keep these students focused on the mission of their organization. You should also encourage members to play an active role in the governance of the organization and to be a part of the planning process for any events or programming held by the organization. You also have a responsibility to the university. You should stay informed and be aware of all plans and activities of the group, including programming, trips, expenditures, and more. You will be the first person to notice any red flags, so please know who to contact to assist your organization if problems arise. You should also be present at the events or activities sponsored by the group, especially if they are held off campus. You will also need to authorize all financial transactions made by the organization. You will need to sign requisition forms for deposits or withdrawals, and you will need to sign receipts for any reimbursements. Please be sure to review all items that have been purchased to ensure that they are not violations of university policies. You should also hold the organization and its members accountable for their actions and ensure that they are in compliance with all policies outlined in the Guide to Campus Life. As you are advising student organizations, please keep in mind that you do not direct the activities of the club. Allow students to make their own decisions and learn from their experiences. Failure is a part of the learning process. Mistakes and poor decisions will happen. While it may be your first reaction to intervene and fix all of the mistakes you see, this is not the role of the advisor. Please take advantage of failures and use them as teachable moments with students. It is your responsibility to ensure that students understand what the consequences could be for each decision they make. In other words, be proactive when a potentially controversial or policy-related situation or decision arises. You also do not control the finances of the club. Part of what students learn throughout this educational experience in a leadership position is how to formulate a budget and maintain records of expenditures. Your primary role regarding finances will be to monitor expenses and provide feedback on the budget. Club members must have original, itemized receipts in order to be reimbursed. For more information on financial best practices, please view our Financial Guidelines training video. Please ensure that everything posted on social media is a positive representation of yourself, your organization and its members, and High Point University. Please visit highpoint.edu/SGA to learn more about advising student organizations. The Panther Pointers blog will be updated monthly with important information for advisors. We have also posted several other training videos on the SGA website. These include Introduction to SGA, Financial Guidelines, Travel Guidelines, and Event Planning. Watching the training video series will be considered advisor training and is now mandatory for all advisors. Organizations will not be able to receive funding until their advisor takes and passes the SGA Advisor Quiz, showing they have reviewed SGA policies and procedures that have been outlined in these videos. We appreciate your cooperation as we try to ensure that all advisors are as informed as possible. Thank you so much for watching the High Point University Student Organization Advisor Basics training video. If you have further questions, please email sga@highpoint.edu.